Then the souls of the disbelievers will come and they will be borne on the plain and they will be dark and murky. Then Allah will order the souls to be placed in the horn, and then Allah the Almighty will order the angel Israfil alayhi salam to blow through the horn, and this angel will blow and it will give it such a blow that the hadith states that the souls will come out like a swarm of bees and they will cover the heavens and the earth and they will enter their bodies, and everybody will be waked. They'll be naked, they'll be uncircumcised, they'll be barefooted, and they'll be looking forward. The hadith states, picture this in your mind, the person who done wudu with perfection, Allahu Akbar, on the plane of resurrection, there'll be light covering his hand, there'll be light covering his face, there'll be light covering his head, there'll be light covering his feet. There'll be light in front of him, there'll be light behind him, there'll be light on the left, there'll be light on the right, there'll be light in front, the light behind, light will be surrounding him. Allahu Akbar, then comes the Hujjaj. They'll be on the plane of resurrection, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. They will be saying, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. There'll be light in front of them, there'll be light behind them, there'll be light on the left, there'll be light on the right, they'll be surrounded by light. Then comes the warriors of Islam. They will be on the plane of resurrection. Some will be holding their own intestines. Some will be holding their own limbs. Their blood will be flowing. Their blood will smell like musk. There will be light in front of them, light behind them, light on the left, light on the right. Light will be surrounding them. Then comes the Muazzin. He will be on the plane of resurrection and he will be giving the adhan. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And he will continuously do the adhan. There'll be light in front of him, there'll be light behind him, there'll be light on the left, there'll be light on the right. He'll be surrounded by light. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. These are for the good people. Now comes the junkie, now comes the druggie, the very spliff he took, the very sniff he took. He'll be on the plane of resurrection. The crack, the weed, the opium, the white lady, you name it, will be wrapped around his neck. His tongue will come down towards his waist like a thirsty dog. Between his skin and his flesh there'll be snakes and scorpions biting him. He'll be made to wear the slippers of hell that'll make his brain bubble like a boiling water in a kettle. That person who fornicated, he'll be on that plane of resurrection. Allahu Akbar. His private part will be placed on his face. His blood and pus will flow from it. And the prophets of Allah, his mother, his father, every single person on the plane of resurrection will know that this guy is the fornicator. The one who backbites, his face will be on the plane of resurrection in such a manner, Allahu Akbar, his face will be transformed into a monkey. The person who deals with haram, he'll be on the plane of resurrection. His face will be transformed into a pig. Allahu Akbar. The person who deals with interest, he'll be walking on his face. The two-faced guy. The two-faced guy will be on the plane of resurrection in such a manner that he'll have two physical faces. In another narration, he'll have two tongues made out of fire. Then the oppressor will be on the plane of resurrection. The oppressor, this oppressor will be in such darkness. Wallahi, by Allah, the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that so much darkness he will be surrounded with, that if he was to place his hands in front of his face, he will not be able to see his own hands. In another narration, he will be made blind. And the one who gives difficulty to his neighbors, he'll be on the plane of resurrection, he will have no arms. Different people, according to their sins, will be raised on the plane of resurrection. They'll be naked, they'll be uncircumcised, they will be barefooted, and they'll be looking forward. And when this is taking place, and they will say, Adam, intercede for us. Adam will say, the I do not know what will happen to me. Allah is angry like never before. Go towards Nuh alayhi salam. Then the whole of mankind, they will rush towards Nuh alayhi salam. Then again, the people on the plane of resurrection will say, intercede for us. intercede for us. Nuh alayhi salam will say, Allah the Almighty is angry like never before. I do not know what will happen to me. Go towards Ibrahim. Ibrahim, the whole of mankind will run towards Ibrahim. Ibrahim will say, Allah the Almighty is angry like never before. I do not know what will happen to me. Go towards Musa. Musa will say the same thing. Allah is angry like never before. I do not know what will happen to me. Go towards Isa alayhi salam. Then the whole of mankind will turn and they will rush towards Isa alayhi salam. And they will say, intercede for us. Isa alayhi salam will say exactly the same thing as the prophets before him. That Allah is angry like never before. I do not know what will happen to me. Go towards Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Now you will realize the status of Muhammad. You will realize the true status of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The whole of mankind, could you imagine the plane of resurrection? The whole of it, they will rush towards Muhammad and they will say, oh Muhammad, intercede for us. And Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam will go towards Allah and he will intercede and his intercession will be accepted. And then there will be a big explosion. A big explosion will take place. Such an explosion that they will look above them. What would they see? The first heaven, it will break into pieces. And the angels will descend in their numbers. And they will encircle mankind. And they will outnumber mankind and jinn kind put together. Then the second heaven will break. And the angels of the second heaven will descend. And they will outnumber the angels before them, mankind, jinn kind put together, and they will encircle the whole of plane of resurrection. Then the third heaven will break. The angels of the third heaven will descend. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. They will descend, they will be stronger. They will be glorifying Allah. And they will encircle the whole of mankind. And they will outnumber the angels before them and mankind and jinn kind put together. The angel of the fourth, the angels of the fourth will descend. The angels of the fifth will descend. The angels of the sixth will descend. The angels of the seventh will descend. And what will happen? They will surround mankind. They will outnumber them. They will be stronger. They will be bigger. And the whole of the plane of resurrection will be lighted up. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that there's 8 angels who will bring Allah's throne on that day. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that one angel that is carrying Allah's throne, his feet is on the lowest earth and their shoulders are on the highest heaven. And Allah's throne is upon their shoulders. The distance between the earlobe and their neck is a distance of 70 years. At this moment of time, there is 4 angels who are carrying Allah's throne. But on the day of reckoning, on the plane of resurrection, Allahu Akbar, there will be 8 angels that will be carrying Allah's throne. Why? Because Allah will be angry like never before. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that Allah will say to these angels, I created you for a purpose. You have fulfilled your purpose.
كل واقف ويبدأ أول مرحلة من الحساب تطاير الصحف. قلنا فتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا الملك على أرجائها نزلت الصحف. بص كده للسماء تلاقي مليانة صحف. ما معيش ورق كتير انا بحتاره كده صحف وانت واقف مستني هيجي لك كتابك بيمينك ولا كتابك بشمالك، وانت بتبص تلاقي واحد جاله كتابه بيمينه وطالع يجري، هاؤم اقرأوا كتابيه اني ظننت اني ملاق حسابيه. هاؤم خدوا، بصوا شوفوا اقرأوا كتابيه. خد كتابه بيمينه فرحان سعيد، جري شوفوا كتابي، بصوا كله حسنات. والتاني واقف، وانت واقف لاقي واحد تاني خد كتابه بشماله وعمال يقول يا ليتني لم اوت كتابيه ولم ادري ما حسابيه، يا ليتها كانت القاضيه ما اغنى عني ماليه هلك عني سلطانيه. بلغتنا يقول لما خد كتابه شماله بص فيه لقى فيه كذبة وترك صلاة وزانية وسرقة وخيانة يا ريتني ما شفتك ولا عرفك، يا ريتني ما كنت بعثت مرة تانية. فين الفلوس؟ ما أغنى عني مالي. فين السلطان؟ فين المعارف؟ فين الأتباع؟ فين الحرس؟ فين الحماية؟ فين السلطة؟ فين ما أغنى عني مالي. ما نفعتنيش الفلوس، هلك عني سلطاني، ضاع السلطان. وانت واقف عمال تبص على ده وتبص على ده وتسمع خذوه فغلوه ثم الجحيم صلوه. وعبد الله سيدنا عبد الله بن عباس رضي الله عنهما يقول إذا قال الله خذوه تتخطفه أيدي 50,000 ملك ياخدوه. وهو الإنسان ضعيف، ملكين يكتفوه 50,000 ملك يكتفوه في سلسلة ذرعها 70 ذراعا. 70 ذراع يعني حوالي 50 متر. الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم صح عنه في الحديث يقول ان السلسلة دي لو سقطت حلقة من هذه السلسلة على الارض فاجتمع الثقلين ما اقلوها. السلسلة حلقات بعضها في بعض. السلسلة الحلقات دي لو حلقة واحدة وقعت في الارض والانس والجن يرفعوها ما يقدروش يرفعوها. ولا انتنت ولا افسدت على اهل الارض معايشها من نتن ريحها. 50,000 ملك. 50,000 ملك وسلسلة 50 متر. خذوه فغلوه كتفوه. غلوه كتفوه قيدوه. 70 ثم في سلسلة ذرعها 70 ذراعا فاسلكوه. عدوها من بين ايديه ومن بين رجليه وعلى رقبته ومن فوق دماغه ومن خلال صوابعه